President Trump's second son, Eric Trump, entered billionaire territory today, at least on paper, that is. According to Forbes tonight, his stake in cryptocurrency mining company ballooned to $950 million when it launched on the NASDAQ this morning. It was only Monday when another crypto firm that was co-founded by President Trump, his Middle East envoy, Steve Witkoff, and their sons began trading a new digital asset that could earn them hundreds of millions of dollars. The Wall Street Journal estimated earlier this week that the Trump family has amassed as much as $5 billion in crypto, meaning their wealth in the digital currency could be worth more than what they own in state, which is, of course, how the Trump family first earned its fortune. My source tonight is the tech journalist, Kara Swisher. And Kara, obviously, when you look at this, net worth is hard to track, one, much less with cryptocurrencies,
right.
Two. But I wonder what you make of just what we've seen playing out and what people should take away from this.
Well, nice work if you can get it, and especially if you're in charge of the government that's pushing cyber currency and especially crypto and has removed all barriers. The Biden administration was probably too put the kibosh on it, and that's one of the reasons, say, Sherrod Brown lost in his area. And so what they're doing is they're creating a regulatory scheme that's positive for the crypto industry to grow, and then the Trump family itself is doing a variety of things. Today was a thing called corporate treasury strategy, where they collect Bitcoin and then they mine it, which has huge amounts of energy, and then they're hoping that it'll go up. It's really speculation because it doesn't make anything or do anything or have any efficacy in the world. So it's currency speculation, really. And then they're doing things like the tokens, which was this World Financial, Liberty Financial, whatever, token that they're doing. And they make money on owning the token and then on the fees of the trading. That's where the real money is, because you never know where the tokens are going to be, but they bank that money pretty quickly on the fees. And then there's all manner of things. And they're doing it with, say, the Winklevoss twins, who were famous for Facebook. They're doing it with all kinds of different people, including Witkoff, the son. So, it's a way to make money very quickly.
Well, and I guess the question is how you know if the value is real and what's actually there. I mean, crypto is such a new industry that has been burgeoning for over a decade, 2 decades. But now it seems to be gaining a new foothold because of the way that the White House is approaching it.
Well, it could be like tulips, and then it won't be worth something or not. It's not. It's some of these are backed by dollars, some of these are backed, but they're speculative currencies, is what's happening. They're not used for anything in the world. Maybe blockchain will be, maybe some crypto will be, but it's an investment vehicle essentially, and that's what they're doing. And so they're taking advantage of the release of strictures on the crypto industry by the Trump administration, and then with their other hand, they're grabbing for what they can get as much as they can. And of course, everyone wants to do business with the two sons because of the link with the father, and it's kind of funny when they gave Hunter Biden such a hard time of trading influence, but this is the same thing.
And selling his artwork and whatnot. I think about that because obviously with this, one thing we hear from the White House is, Trump didn't have to run. He was so wealthy before, but he has become incredibly wealthy since being in office, and so have his children. But, being in Saudi Arabia during that investment forum, thinking about those relationships, obviously the ones that Steve Witkoff has as the Middle East envoy as well here.
Right, that's right. They're trading on their influence. Except before it was sort of quaint what they were doing, that it's the son of the president tries to do this in Hunter Biden. And he didn't think big enough. This group is in front of tariff deals. They go to the country and make some other deal, a hotel deal or whatever it happens to be. And then how Trump reacts on tariffs could be linked to it. But you can't ever prove it. It's kind of explicit corruption in plain sight. And so the question is, are these things worth anything? They're worth what people will pay for them, especially some of these investors who are speculative. And some of them are just a joke. Some of these coins are just a joke, but most people have lost value by buying into them. Most regular investors or the MAGA groups that buy into it have not made money. And then some people like Gavin Newsom is releasing a coin now after he does the university, Gavin University, but he's releasing one too.
Basically making fun of Trump.
He is, but he might make money at it. It actually might do well. It might become a speculative instrument that people use. Whatever people want to buy, they will buy, including meme stocks like AMC and many others. I mean, it's just what people will pay for.
Can I ask you about just given you cover all of these figures, the First Lady is hosting an event on AI tomorrow at the White House, and we're hearing tonight that they are going to be holding an event after that event at the Rose Garden, which for people who've not been paying attention has been totally renovated and under construction and made in Trump's likeness. in terms of Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah.
The Hill is reporting tonight that basically the guest list looks like a lot of the tech CEOs who were at the inauguration that you saw sitting around Trump. Mark Zuckerberg, Tim Cook, Sam Altman, a lot of these figures.
Sure.
What are you going to be watching for in that tomorrow?
Their continued acquiescence to Trump. I mean, obviously, Tim giving the gold statue was one of those, going to the inauguration, showing up. You know, they need to get while the getting's good. In their case, it's AI. They want to sort of lead in the AI business, and it's important to them to do that. And so if they have to do this, if they have to give him a gold statue, if they have to show off on this new patio, I mean, I hope they wear their cloud sneakers, because I hear it's a lot of stone, marble. But, you know, they'll do it. And that's what they're there for shareholders. I don't know whatever their opinion may be, they're keeping it to themselves. And again, this is a get while the getting's good kind of situation. And if I were a CEO, I might do it. I wouldn't do it. Are you kidding?
Let's be.
I was not invited to the AI thing, even though I know quite a bit about AI.
I like how you said you might do it.
I
We both know the answer.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
Kara Swisher, always
Thank
great
you.
to have you, especially
Thanks.
on set. Thank you so much.